Hello, welcome to all. Today we are going to discuss about thermal sensors. If you are not subscribed my channel, please subscribe it and share it. So, different type. Today we are discussing the different type of thermal sensors. So, what is a thermal sensor? A temperature sensor or a thermal sensor is a device, typically a thermocouple or resistance temperature detector, that provides temperature measurement in a readable form, through an electrical signal. So, thermal sensors are the device that provide temperature measurement in a readable form through an electrical signal are called thermal sensors. Or a thermometer is the most basic form of temperature meter that is used to measure the degree of hotness and coolness. So, thermal sensors are basically the device which is used to measure temperature in a readable form through an electrical signals are categorized as thermal sensors. Then the temperature sensors or thermal sensors are two types. The first one is contact type temperature sensor. Two types are there. First one is contact type temperature sensor. As the name implicated, these type of sensors are used to measure the temperature with direct contact with it. So, the device that is used to measure the temperature being in direct contact with it are categorized into contact type temperature sensor. Such temperature sensors fall under category contact type. They can be used to detect solid, liquid or gases over a wide range of temperatures. So, this type of sensors are called contact type, that is direct contact type. And second type is called non-contact type temperature sensors. This type of temperature meters are not in direct contact with the object. Rather, they measure the degree of hotness or coolness through the radiation emitted by the heat source. So, nowadays we are familiar with this type of temperature sensors. That is by sensing our body temperature by using this type of sensor, that is non-contact type sensors. Usually in hospital, the doctor or nurse will be measure our body temperature using contact type temperature sensor. That is direct by using thermometers, that is digital thermometer or ordinary thermometer. But in nowadays, due to this corona, the medical peoples are, or medical peoples, not only medical peoples, but in shops also, peoples are sense our temperature by using non-contact type temperature sensors. That means both these type of temperature sensors have its own applications. Now let us see the different type of contact and non-contact type temperature sensors. And this contact and non-contact type temperature sensors are further divided into thermostat. First one, it is called thermostat. A thermostat is a contact type temperature sensor consisting of biometallic strip made up of two dissimilar metals such as aluminium, copper, nickel or tungsten. So thermostats. So the difference in the coefficient of linear expansion of both metal causes them to produce a mechanical bending moment when it is subjected to heat. So this is the basic principle behind the thermostats. So thermistor is a contact type temperature sensor. The second one is thermistor. Thermistor is temperature dependent resistance actually, or thermistor, or we call it is thermally sensitive resistors. That means temperature dependent resistors are the one that change their physical appearance when subjected to change in the temperature. The thermistors are made up of ceramic metals such as oxides of nickel, manganese or cobalt, coated in glass which allow them to deform easily. And most of these thermistors are two types. First one is called a negative temperature coefficient type thermistors, or it is a positive temperature coefficient type thermistors. So what is negative temperature coefficient type material? So negative temperature coefficient or NTC is the, which means their resistance decreases with increase in temperature. In negative temperature coefficient type thermistors, the resistance will be decreases with respect to an increase in temperature. While positive coefficient type temperature sensors, the resistance increases with the rise in temperature. It's called positive temperature coefficient. So both these terms are nowadays also familiar to us. Each day we will be here, so many people will be get positive to corona and negative to corona. Positive means increase in the temperature. Like that, here the positive temperature coefficient thermistors means resistance increase with rise in temperature. While negative temperature coefficient means resistance decrease with rise in temperature. And most of these thermistors will be in NTC. That is negative temperature coefficient type method is used for most of the thermistors. And the third one, resistive temperature detectors or RTD. Here, this type of sensors are made up of high purity conducting metals such as platinum, copper, nickel wound into a coil. The electrical resistance of the RTD changes similar to that of thermistor. The difference is here it is a pure metal is used, thermistor it is a alloy metal is used. And comparing both this RTD and thermistors are most widely used compared to RTD. But the range of temperature variation or measuring temperature range will be more in RTD compared to thermistors. And the fourth type is thermocouples. Thermocouples usually consist of two junctions of dissimilar metals. And the measuring will be there are two junctions are there. One is called cold junction. It is taken as reference junction. And second one is called hot junction, which is the measuring junction. So comparing the temperature difference between these two junctions, we measure the temperature. On being subject to temperature, voltage drop is developed across the junctions. So measuring this voltage drop, we can calculate the temperature. So these are the different type of contact and non-contact type temperature sensors. So today we are discussing what is a temperature sensor and different type of temperature sensors. So thank you for listening me. And if you like, please share this video to others also. Thank you.